Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Ha! Hey, hey, here's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe show. Yo, 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 yo. What up, though, y'all? It's your boy OG Tim Wilson. I'm here with the Nasty Boys, Big Ed and Ways, for the What Up, Though show. This may be the last one for a little while, last one of the season. We're going to take a little break on the What Up, Though shows and bring them back in the fall, man. But in the meantime and in between time, you got your thing and I got mine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean when I say that. I got to give a big shout out to all the people celebrating their birthdays. Happy birthday to all of y'all. And also, we got a great show lined up for you guys, man. We're just going to dive right into it and get this party started. How about it?
It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker.
Yo, big ups to you, fellas. What's going on?
Nothing much. It's a beautiful day outside.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Listen, it's Mr. Rogers.
I almost did the show from outside tonight.
Okay.
I feel it, man. It is a beautiful day out there. We hit a high of 85 over here. So we start working on that garden today, and I busted out and start working on that grill as well.
Yeah, well, you know what? Nothing wrong with that. Especially if you plant seeds and burning meat, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Oh,
Mad, I ain't mad. Well, I didn't do much today. It was nice here too. It wasn't 85, but we had sunshine at least. It was sunshine in mid to low 60s, low to mid 60s. So it wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad. And I didn't do much. I got out and hung out with my son and my grandson. We went and had dinner. We had a good time. And other than that, I just didn't do too much, man. I've been you know what? I've been having too much time on my hands with my condition. I've been running a lot, so I've been spending a lot more time watching TV and binge watching series that I hadn't seen. I haven't seen everything now. I don't know what to watch. You know what I'm watching right now? I'm watching UFC on pay-per-view. I'm watching. That's what I'm watching.
Oh wow!
Because I done ran out of stuff to watch.
Yeah, UFC 300 tonight.
It's going on. That's what I got on. I got it right here. I'm watching that tonight. So
They didn't want $80 for it. I would have got it.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I get it with my package. My $35 a month package. I get pay-per-view as well. So that said, man, not a lot going on here with me, but a lot. Actually, one humongous news story that I'm just amazed how heavily they swept it under the rug. At the age of 76, Orenthal James Simpson passed away. We lost the juice.
Yeah.
Arguably, and in my opinion, the greatest running back of all time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Accomplished something that no one else ever accomplished. Anyone is yet to accomplish what he accomplished, and that is to have a 2,000 rushing yard season in 14 games. Ran for 2,000 yards in a 14-game season. Only played with one Hall of Famer his whole career in Buffalo, and so you know he was getting the ball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And even in Buffalo, there's bad weather is not normally great. There's not always great running, but weather.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always great for footing, and yet he ran for 2,000 yards in a 14-game season.
That's nuts.
That's insane.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I remember he called his shot one game. He needed like 300 yards to hit one of the records that he got at the time, and dude came out and ran for over 300 yards. And was like, damn, you know he needed, you know he
Right.
going for it, and they ain't got nothing else to offer but OJ, and he still got over 300 yards on him.
Wow.
That's the juice, baby. That's the juice. Unfortunately, he is more infamously known for the killing of the OJ trial. The kid, he was charged in the murder of Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman,
Hmm.
um, and he's more infamously known for that. So it's like a waste of. I mean, he was superstar status, super
Oh
duper.
yeah.
He was in movies. He was on Monday Night Football. He was commentating. He was on doing TV commercials for Hertz, and he was the face of Hertz, running through the airports, jumping over shit. Oh,
Hmm.
OJ was everywhere.
Yeah.
And then
Naked Gun. That
in
movie was
that
crazy. I
movie,
love that movie.
Naked Gun, he was funny in that one. He's been in some other films as well, but yeah, Naked Gun is one he was more known for.
Yep.
Okay.
Probably the most popular one, his most popular role. And
Wasn't he on that show that HBO used to have, that First and 10?
I do believe he was. Yes, I do believe he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, he passed away at age 76. He was fighting cancer. And where were you? I'll ask. I know this question is cliche. Everybody asks, and it's cliche, but I'm going to ask it anyway because I tend to not like to ask cliche questions, but why not? Where were you in 1994 when they were chasing OJ down the freeway?
Let's see, 94. That would have been ninth grade. So I think I was at, and it happened in the evening time, didn't it?
It sure did.
I was at football practice.
Uh, I was 8 years old, so I was probably sitting in some room coloring. I'll be real.
Oh, and the
Don't lie, you was in the living room with Dad watching the slow chase on TV.
No, I had no interest at that time. I was at that age where we didn't care about TV.
Yeah.
there was an interesting documentary about that. I think it was a 30 for 30. Now that I think about it, I think there was a 30 for 30 that's titled after the date of the chase because it was an interesting day because a lot was going on. It was a big day for golf.
Mhm.
Somebody did something right, something big in golf that day. There was an NBA Finals game that night. Houston, I think it was Houston and New York, and they kept breaking back like this is a story. This is OJ's being chased down the freeway. Right? I mean, it's like, what do we do? These are huge sports stories. The golf game and the and the NBA finals. These are huge sports stories.
Wasn't that like a game 7 too?
Yeah, it was the game. So if these are huge games and huge stories, but there's a story that's bigger than all of this happening in Los Angeles, and what do we do? Do we cut the game and we got to talk about this, And it was just the most. It was and I didn't remember all of that until I saw that documentary, and it was just like the most fascinating thing to watch because you know what they were going through. Like, bro, I'm constantly getting calls in my ear that, bro, OJ is about to kill himself on a freeway, and all of this stuff is happening, while I'm trying to call the game. So it was a very, very interesting documentary. Did you guys see the reenactment, the series, the mini series that they did about it with Cuba
Wasn't
Gooding?
that with Cuba Gooding Jr.?
I
I saw
want to
some.
say
I
yes.
watched some.
Yeah.
You did watch that? That was pretty good, actually. That was
Yeah.
very interesting. It was good. It was interesting. I thought that was good. I watched it. Cuba was good. The acting, I mean, they did a great job with it. I thought how accurate it was. I can't, we know who can say, but they had the girl playing Marsha Clark. She did a great job. Looked just like her. The Chris Darton role was good. The acting was very good.
Okay.
Acting was very good in that series mini series, and it was a very interesting take on what happened during the trial, and it was mostly just about the trial, right?
All right.
It didn't really focus on the incident itself.
Right.
It just focused on the trial, so it was very good miniseries. If you didn't get to see it, search for it, see if it's out there. They probably put it back out there for you to watch now that OJ is
Yeah.
back in the news. But that story really got swept. I mean, that's a huge story for OJ to pass.
Yeah.
And it was like you barely heard it.
And everything you did see about it, people were talking crap about him.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlyn Jenner,
Caitlyn
Tato.
Jenner with the ill-advised tweet. What was your thoughts on that?
I didn't actually didn't see the tweet.
She tweeted two words, good riddance.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
She would have got more blowback if she were
you mean
probably a
he?
black man.
You mean he?
Yeah. It definitely would have had more blowback if it were a man. But, because it's a nit.
But but
Yeah.
it got away with murder himself, right? They need to,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he had the car crash where
Mm-hmm.
killed somebody in the car crash and never saw a day in jail, never sniffed it.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got the freaking audacity
Mm-hmm.
to even should have just kept your fucking mouth shut.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't heard nothing out of Chris Jenner,
No.
No, I have not.
but they were actually really good friends too. So
Yes, exactly.
That's
Exactly.
why I want to hear from her too, is I want to hear that take, that perspective on his death.
Yeah, and him and Robert were very Kardashian were close friends as well.
yeah.
Now, have you ever heard the rumor that Chloe is OJ's daughter?
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I could actually see that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
She's naturally thicker than the rest of them. There is definitely some difference in that DNA, and it has to be. She got that African thickness to her.
oh wow!
I'm just saying. I'm like,
Used
you're
to.
too light skinned to be that thick.
Used to. No,
Used to
no
be.
more.
Yeah, then she lost confidence in herself and stopped loving herself.
Y'all know way too much about the Kardashians. Do you watch this show?
I
Yeah, man.
I was just gonna say you got the same excuse I got.
Sarah watches it all the damn time.
Yeah,
She loves
exactly.
that damn show.
That I'm blaming the women. Y'all can't watch the Kardashians. I've
Nope.
never,
No.
I've never seen an episode, not a single episode.
Only thing of the Kardashians I ever saw was that Kim K video. That's it.
You didn't see that, man.
Oh, I saw that. It was very disappointing.
You didn't see it. Yeah. I think we beat that. Rest in peace, OJ, man. I know that you became known for an infamous event, and there's a great collection of people that don't want to have, quote unquote, a heart about you passing, but I'm not gonna be one of those. Although I
Hmm.
did have jokes. I did have jokes. I did. And it was too soon for many, but I had jokes. When
Hmm.
I found out, I said I when I because I found out before a lot of people, and I walked up and said, I don't know if you heard or not, but white women all over America are feeling a little safer right now. But
Little pork chop
Boy.
said, rest in peace, O.J. Simpson from Killer Bitch County.
Ooh. Yeah, I could see him at the pearly gates, and they're like, "Dude, what do you?" Johnny Ben told us not to let you in. But anyway, seriously, and with all bad jokes aside, rest in peace, OJ. You will be missed, man. And on that note, I think I got duped.
Uh-oh.
Did y'all see the eclipse?
No,
Yeah. No, we didn't really get much here.
it was too cloudy here.
Yeah.
Cloudy, too cloudy. I saw it. I saw it, but I didn't get to see the full thing. I went out, I saw it. It was like the sun looked like the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back out a little while later, and it was real close. It was real close to being full. So I went in, and I caught a phone call.
Damn.
I caught the phone call, and I was like, okay, blah, 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 blah. And I got off the phone, I got back out, and it had already passed, and the moon was on the other side of the sun. So the crescent was on the opposite side. It passed through. But I
Damn.
think I've been duped.
Why is that?
Because yesterday I put on those damn eclipse glasses and I can still see it. I think there's little pictures of eclipses in the glasses. And I wasn't actually seeing it. Oh shit.
Another one bites the dust.
Um
You know they had a recall on them glasses from Amazon.
oh shit. Everybody's blind. Everybody ordered them off Amazon is blind. I thought it was interesting. I saw a lot of people do this move, look up at the sun, then put the glasses on. It's like, you're blind.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're blind. Yeah, but and try to have a group of kids and keep them from looking at the sun without the glasses. Yeah, okay. Because I don't know if you ever seen these. If you had the glasses at all, did you have the glasses?
No.
No.
You cannot see through those glasses until you look up at the sun. So when
Right.
you put them on, you are blind. It's it's too dark, and then you can look at the sun, and because you're looking directly at the sun, you can see it. And you can see it. But when you just put them on and look straight ahead, you can't see anything.
Hmm.
It's like putting a blanket or putting a pillow over your face.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't get any because I knew we weren't gonna get the total eclipse here in Minnesota. So I was like, all right, I ain't no point of me wasting money on this. We'll be outside of the danger zone where it'll have that flare effect.
Mm.
So I had a buddy that went down to Arkansas to see it.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
All the way
And
to Arkansas? How far is Arkansas from Minneapolis? He left from Minneapolis to Arkansas?
yep.
Why?
Well, he was going down that way anyways,
Oh,
but he made the extra trip because he was going down to Kansas City.
Mhm.
So he made the extra trip to go to Arkansas
okay.
just to see the eclipse, though.
Got you. I'm about to say because I think we're closer than Minneapolis than Arkansas to Minneapolis.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think so too.
He just wanted to see it. He didn't have to go that far. I have a friend in Texas who took a beautiful picture of it. I was scared to look at it because I didn't want to go blind. Rashid Rice has surrendered. You familiar with what he did?
Wasn't it a hit and run?
More of a hit and walk.
Mm.
Was racing in I think a Lamborghini. They were racing, crashed into somebody, crashed it, got out the car and walked away.
Damn.
and literally walked away. There's video of him walking down the freeway. And when I say there's video of him walking down the freeway, there's not some guy out of his window like that's him. There's a guy like right there. Yo, you're just walking away from it? You're gonna leave it there?
Wow.
Like, yep.
Yeah, he's basically done for.
They walked away.
Damn.
Fortunately, no one died. So he did surrender. He turned himself in because they were looking for him. Do you think he'll face a suspension? And if so, how much?
Oh yeah. He might be done for the year.
I could see a full season.
Wow. I,
At least 6 games.
you know what? I was thinking 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
Geez, but you know what I think about? I think I was thinking 6 games, but then when I say 6 games, it made me think about last season, and I
Mm-hmm.
say if all he get is 6 games, that ain't right. But that's the NFL
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know if you recall, but last year, Jamison Williamson, the wide receiver for the Lions, he had to sit out 6 games. He got 6 games. You know why? Because he didn't know that he couldn't place a bet on golf when he's in a hotel on the road for a football game.
Right.
He placed a bet on golf in one of those FanDuel things. It wasn't even like betting on golf. It was setting the golf line up, fantasy golf.
Hmm.
You know, the daily fantasy golf
Yep.
lineup. And he was because he was in a hotel that
On
was
a team function.
he lost 6 games for that. And he had no idea. He even asked and was told it was okay. Yet he got 6 games for that. Yet we'll see if Rashee Rice only gets 6 games for crashing a Lamborghini into somebody at a high velocity of speed and walking off and leaving it out there on the freeway. Walking away from the scene of the crime.
Yeah, that's why I say it should. I could see a year,
I'm interested to see.
and it could even possibly be more because of that walking away from it. No matter whether or not someone got killed and any of that, the fact that he just walked away from the scene is gonna go really sour with the NFL.
Yeah.
They much rather their players, their representatives, essentially, be the ones to try to be the heroes than to walk away.
So how does this now affect Kansas City's draft?
Oh, they're
Oh,
moving
they're
now.
going receiver.
They're definitely going wide out.
Definitely. They might even try to trade up.
I was gonna say I could see them going as low as or as high as trying to get a Chicago second pick.
Yeah, they're gonna have to give up Chris Jones for that, and they ain't doing that.
No, they
I heard that they already give up their first 2 picks to Chicago for the first overall pick, and they're going to get.
Now,
Hey, let's have a look. See,
but I can see that the dude that ran the what's his name, Xavier Worthy. I can see him getting drafted by Kansas City now,
yeah.
if he's there still.
yeah, if he's there,
Mm-hmm.
and it could happen. It could happen. What say you, Dijon? Anyway, Jonathan Majors.
Oh,
He has
Okay.
been acquitted. He has jail time for the assault that he was accused of on his girlfriend. Remember the video when he was running from the chick?
yeah.
He got found guilty, and he got sentenced to probation.
He avoids jail time.
Oh, I thought you said at first he was acquitted.
Well, he avoids jail time. So he is not going to see a day in jail for that dumbass case.
Man,
shouldn't get anything. I mean, his video is obvious that he didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm. But
But
because he spun around too fast to get away from a white woman and accidentally hurt her,
yeah.
you know,
Gotta
this is
spin.
the U.S.
You
This is
gotta spin.
America.
You gotta spin slow, man. You gotta spin slow.
If it's a white woman, spin slow. If
Spin
it's
But
in
he still
any
slow.
did his
other
job.
race, go as fast as you want. They could care less.
You gotta spin slow and tell Diddy no.
Exactly.
You gotta tell him no. Ain't that what Cat Williams said? You gotta tell him no. Oh shucks. Man, I got a new game I want to play, but before we do, oh, I know I wanted to actually big head this. I don't know if you saw this, it because I may or may not have this correct, but did I hear correctly that Iran has attacked Israel?
Yes.
Oh,
Yep. And we sent two naval ships over with 2,500 soldiers each on them. And the last report I saw says that we shot down over 150 missiles that were going to Israel from Iran.
Damn.
so
So
Iran's escalated into a new phase when it comes to their approach to Israel now.
World War III.
I ain't jumping
That's
on that ship
exactly
just yet.
that's exactly what I was about to say. Is World War III underway? Is that what we're looking at?
That's
That's
what it looks like, but I ain't jumping on that ship just yet.
that's
Oh,
what it looks like.
that's not cool.
With
No.
Russia running out of resources and all of that, for military wise, I'm holding off on the World War III thing. But yeah, there's gonna definitely be a new, I guess, Middle East conflict with the U.S. involved this summer. I would say.
Wow. That's scary, man. That is not the coolest. So I have a new game. I haven't. I'm going to do a better job of this new game because I think it's going to be a lot of fun in the future. But before we get to that, got one more story that I want to touch on real quick. Drake has dropped a diss track against Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
What is your thoughts? I played it for you guys before the show. What's your thoughts? I know I probably got real light thoughts now. I'll go watch the reaction videos where they do a little more in depth breakdown and give me some better better understanding of what I'm listening to because he's rapping fast.
Yeah.
So it's kind of flowing right by a lot of lines. I've missed a lot of lines. I caught the one line that my favorite line so far that I caught was that how you a big stepper with a size 7 men's zone. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
To
what
me,
was
that
your
sounded
thought?
to me that sounded like that was the only punch that landed.
Mm, okay. And what I've been seeing a lot of feedback on in the comments is his line, his attack on Rick Ross as well.
Yeah, that's the only vicious thing he's had, and it still wasn't even. It didn't hit the mark quite. It didn't quite hit the mark. You know what I mean? But I'm so indifferent about this because that big stepper line was pretty dope. Not gonna lie, but I just the the diss track was just too Drake.
I don't mind it. Drake is 1-1, and right now Kendrick got to respond, or
Yeah,
he'll be 2-1.
yeah. I
Yeah.
will
I
I
think
will
it's
agree
hard
with
enough
that.
to. I think it's hard enough to warrant a response, or he's 2-1. He said he I'm counting myself twice in the big three, and you out. Basically, so it's Drake, and J Cole. You ain't in this. You ain't in the big three. So he I don't care what J Cole says. You ain't in the big three. Uh, I think he came hard enough for that to warrant a response.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
I like the song. I've heard it twice.
Yeah.
So that's why actually, yeah, I heard it twice. So I caught a little more the second time than I did the first time. I will watch reaction videos and get a better understanding of what I'm missing because they have the luxury of stopping the track and starting again and
Yeah.
breaking it down line for line. I saw this white guy break down the J. Cole one. He was he was breaking down the flow as well, and that was corny. You know, that
Hmm.
part was corny. That's like, okay, man, brother, it's rap. That was the only part that came off to me like, okay, that's white boy breakdown. But
Mm-hmm.
his bar breakdown was incredible. His bar breakdown was very good. It was far more in depth than the average responder that I watch. Um, and I got some that I like because they're entertaining
Mm-hmm.
and they do decent breakdown, but they're also entertaining. They're funny to me. This guy was his bar breakdown. I was just totally entrenched. I couldn't stop watching him because his bar breakdown, but he kept trying to break down the flow too. You see how he did this and
Yeah.
and I was like, dude, that's corny. Stop that. That's
Yeah.
now you sound white trying to teach people how rap sounds.
Yeah.
But his bar breakdown where was it? I may look for if I wouldn't mind finding his to see what he says about Drake, but I don't want to hear him break down cadence. That's just the dumbest
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
That was the corny shit. But his bar breakdown was good. But once I know my boy No Life Shaq is gonna be
Oh
doing
yeah. Oh yeah.
No
I'm
Life Shaq.
already after this, I'm already planning to go on and see if he's already posted.
Oh,
You got yeah, he's got to have.
yes. No Life Shack is my favorite cat. It's another guy I don't know his name, but he's very animated. I watch him too. He's very funny.
I
And
like the angry man.
who is
Yeah,
the angry man?
that's just what he calls himself, the angry
Okay,
man.
okay.
He's
The
on YouTube.
They got who is it, Screwface Gene or whatever?
yeah, that's
That's the
him.
one I
Yeah, yeah,
watch as
yeah.
well.
He's funny. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like him. I like him. I don't know who Angry Man is. Tell me more about Angry Man. Don't just say that's his
Oh,
name.
Yeah.
he he breaks down the culture. He breaks down people. Sometimes he breaks down bars. A lot of times he's going after women about stupid shit that they do.
Oh wow. Okay, I don't think I've seen him. Uh, it's not. I don't know if you can give a description of him. I would probably a better description of him. I probably have seen him and don't remember that. But yeah, those are my favorite two though.
Yeah, same here.
Screw Screwface and No Life Shack is by far my favorite though.
Yeah.
He just fun. I also like the two guys. I forgot their names. So something like Vegas, something or something like that. It's two guys. It's a nerdy guy with the glasses on, and then they both kind of nerdy. Uh,
Uh,
George is I think the one with the glasses, but they do decent bar breakdowns. You got one that seems like he's too oh agreeable, and the other one
oh.
is Mr. Smarty Pants. I think it's something. Damn, I can't think of the damn name. It's, for some reason, Vegas seems to be in their name. I think it's Vegas is in their name. But I like their breakdown too. They do decent breakdown.
Okay.
They do decent breakdown. I'll have to give them some props next time. I'll know their names next time. Anyway, so let's all go watch some breakdown, some bar breakdown, and get back to us. Tell us what you think then. Let's see here. So my new game.
All right.
I only have one tonight because I just came up with the idea right before the show, and I only found one tonight. But I will have more in the future, and we will have more fun with this game.
Okay.
And this game is called Who Said It?
Okay.
Okay.
Quote unquote. I can't date them. They're too masculine. Paris women are soft and tender. American women remind me of NBA young boy.
Easy.
Who said it?
Easy.
I don't. I have no clue.
That sounds like some senseless shit Yeezy would say.
Oh, Yeezy, you said Yeezy. I was thinking Easy. I'm like, how is Easy? Easy was dead by the time NBA YoungBoy came. You saying Yeezy? You're saying Kanye? Is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
Kanye.
Okay. And Big Ed, what's your guess?
That would be I'd have to say Kanye.
And both of you are 100% wrong. Anybody like to take a second guess?
Drake. Drake is the only other option I could think of.
Mm, Rick Ross.
No, the answer is Victor Wembanyama.
Oh wow.
Okay. Damn.
Him being from San Antonio Spurs. He said, I can't date them. They're too masculine. Paris women are soft and tender. American women remind me of NBA young boy.
Damn.
Damn. Damn, it's so honest.
It
It's so honest. Cause I'm like, yo,
took a
they
shot.
kind of do though.
It took a shot. And folks, that is all she wrote for tonight. I'd like to thank you guys for listening or watching or however you saw us. We are going to be doing things a little different. We had a short meeting last week, earlier this week, I should say, and I hope you're going to like the changes that we make. We're going to be doing things a little differently, and I'm looking forward to some of the changes. And once we do, we will announce them. Once we've solidified it, we'll announce them and we'll bring it to you. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, the What Up Doe Show Network. Make sure you like what you see if you liked what you saw. And I'm boy OG Tim Wilson on behalf of the Nasty Boys Big Ed and Waves. We out of here like last year. Hey!
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?